To everyone, respected guests, esteemed judges, and a wonderful audience. I'm very glad and warm and heartful welcome to all of you. Thank you for coming. Today is not just a competition, it is a celebration of courage, a celebration of ideas that matters, a celebration of voices that dare to speak and heart that dare to listen. I am Utsahin Maz, currently pursuing my bachelor's in civil engineering at Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technology. My studies teaches me how to build structures of concrete and steel. But being part of Utsahin, it teaches me a very special, powerful thing. That is the bridge of communication. I'm absolutely honored to welcome all of you and be your host for this afternoon. And I'm very thrilled to walk you through this incredible journey of storytelling and transformation today. A voice that inspires, a voice that questions, a voice that refuses to stay silent. This stage is for those voices. This stage is for their confidence development. This stage is built for confident communication and fearless expression. Now, I would like to call Sharan sir, come to us.
Hello everyone, good evening, good afternoon, good evening. I want that energy, guys. Hello, hi, namaste, good evening. Very happy today, rather proud and grateful for being here for representing Utsahin. And I would like to thank each and every one of you for joining us today. And I would like to applaud because you have come here to encourage us, support us. And let us clap for ourselves first. And on this wonderful occasion, I want to go back to what has happened 5 years back during COVID time. That was a time, how many of you know what Utsahin is? Raise your hand. How many of you don't know what Utsahin is? Like, what is Utsahin? What are we doing here? Why did we come here? What is the meaning of Utsahin? All those things. You have questions, right? So let me clarify those things to you. And that was during time of COVID, when world was distressed, disconnected, emotionally, physically, and there were like a lot of thoughts back in happening with most of us, right? And we are rushing towards things to happen. We don't know how to connect to the people, and that was the time few great people sitting among us has connected us like Ram Reddy sir, Amashu Reddy sir, Ashok sir, Anupama ma'am, yes sir. And then we all have had a Zoom call, and that we have discussed on few questions. One question is, how can we reconnect to the people? How can we build a platform where people get connected, we can connect the like-minded people, and we can share ideas, share our knowledge, and build a platform which can give opportunities to the people. That's how the concept of the idea of Utsahin was born. And the first platform, Utsahin Educating Minds, came into picture, where this platform brings in people from different backgrounds, different professionals come into this platform where we share ideas, share our knowledge, build a community where we create some positive atmosphere of learning and sharing. And after which, educating minds are done. We are missing out something is what we thought. And we started this platform called Utsahin Awakening Hearts. As I said, you're right, people are distressed, depressed, we are disconnected, right? So I think more than having educating minds, I think we should awaken our hearts, right? So we have started this platform, initiated this, where people from different spiritual backgrounds, where we connect and share our knowledge on positiveness, connecting to our hearts. And one of the other platforms that was originated, which was successfully running here, is Vidyamrit. So Vidyamrit is a platform where all these people, we have a WhatsApp group where we support students, college students, school students on different on their education. A small support can make a big difference, right? So we have thought of bringing that small, we are giving that small support to the people, so that, you know, it might be a small support, but it can change the lives of the people. That's what we thought, and it's growing a lot. And 1 year back, because we, from a background of public speaking, background of communication skills, we thought, yeah, public speaking is one of the skill which each and everyone has to learn, which can bring a change in the people. I always tell to the members of Utsahin Speakers Forum that if you're a public speaker, you're a different person. You see yourself differently, and the people see you differently. So that's how the concept of Utsahin Speakers Forum has came into picture. So we started this 1 year back, and we had a lot of members who joined us, who left us, who are coming and joining us. But they are like people telling that I see myself as a different person. And I request each one of you to take this as a challenge. Learn this art of public speaking so that you see yourself differently. You showcase yourself differently to the people. And that's how the concept of Utsahin Speakers Forum has formed. And we have 6 speakers today. Can you stand up once, all 6 speakers? Can we applaud for them once, for their courage to come up on the stage and speak? Thank you so much. So I think now you got the idea of Utsahin, right? Utsahin Speakers Forum, Vidyamrit, Educating Minds, Awakening Hearts. Did I miss anything? No. So what are we doing here? What is going to happen next? So we are planning to build this platform to a better platform where people from different backgrounds connect to us. And I also request each one of you to be part of Utsahin, so that we learn together, we grow together. And we'll build a community of positiveness, and we'll build a community where we can share our voices. So thank you so much for joining us here. We'll get into the contest. And before getting into the contest, I want to welcome our guest of honor today, who has joined us from the day one, who was supporting us, Rameshwar Reddy Garu. Sir. He's been a backbone to us. He's always supportive. Ashok Reddy, sir. You know him? Anupama ma'am. So we also have our judges, Venkatram Garu, Lakshmi Sharda ma'am, Sajia Parveen Garu, Prasad Garu. I think Vikram, Toastmaster Vikram is going to join us. And we also have our Chief Judge, Varsha. Applaud to her. So with this note, I want to give the stage to Maz, host of the day. Thank you so much, Maz.
I'm honored to welcome you for today's event, and that is the Speech Showdown 2.0. It is where the voices rise. It is where the confidence grows. It is where a fearless ideas create impact. Do you know, we are gathered here, and Utsahin is doing to empower every individual to move from fear to fearless, hesitation to expression, and silence to confidence. Because when one single person know their voice, they don't just inspire themselves, they inspire the world around them. And now, we have all been waiting for this moment. Let us start the Speech Showdown 2.0. Now I would like to call the very first speaker of this event. So there are 6 speakers, and our first speaker name is Pranavi. Give them a big round of applause. Pranawee. Third speaker, Shravan. Sravan. And our fourth speaker, Muskan. Muskan. And our fifth speaker is Kanishk. Kanishk. Our sixth speaker is Jansi. Jansi. Give them a big round of applause, guys. Because it takes immense grit to stand on stage and share the truth. So now, first of all, I would like to call Miss Pranavi onto the dais.
When childhood ends too early. Before I begin, I request everyone here to close their eyes just for 10 seconds. Imagine a 10-year-old girl, her hair neatly tied with ribbons and a bright smile on her face. Her name is Sita. I request everyone to open their eyes. Sita was a class topper. Teachers believed in her. Books were her world. But one day, society decided her future. She has grown up. Let's get her married. Our daughter is a burden anyway. Just like that, her bag is replaced with responsibilities. She was married to a man much older than her. Her childhood ended before she understood what life is. Life became heavier. Faith became cruel. But still, she stood strong. Her husband died. She was left alone pregnant, a mother in law, and a daughter to take care of. She suffered, but she survived. She gave birth to another girl child. But one thought stayed in her mind: I did not study, but my daughters must. She sent them to school. She worked hard. She ignored her health. She ignored herself. Until one day, her body gave up. Fever took over her heart. If something happens to me, what will happen to my daughters? And the same society whispered again, get them married. The cycle continued. Not because of happiness, out of helplessness. The cycle keeps repeating. The saddest part? Not poverty, not society, but the fact is that the cycle keeps repeating. If the society has waited, this life would have ended differently. This is not a fictional story. This is not just Sita's life. This is the reality of many girls in our villages, where education is stopped early and marriage is seen as security. If society has waited, the story would have ended differently. Because when you educate a girl, you don't change one life, you break the cycle. And maybe someday, no speaker will have to ask you to close your eyes and to imagine a girl losing her future. Thank you. Thank you.
So now, I would like to call second speaker, Miss Siri Chandana, onto the dais.
It was 2 a.m. at a random Tuesday a year ago. And I was just scrolling Instagram, just as any other college student who had 3 pending assignments and an exam next day would do. I had already liked 14 random reels and was seriously considering a career at poetry. But just then, a reel stopped me and said something I wasn't ready for. It said, you know your percentage, but do you seriously know yourself? Are you enjoying your life or just building a CV? And that question didn't just hit me, it exposed me. So, let me ask you the same thing. Who are you beyond your academics and your career? When was the last time you truly enjoyed your life? Not because of a deadline, but because life felt worth exploring. Think about it. Meanwhile, good morning, good afternoon, respected judges, speakers, and my wonderful audience. I am Siri. And before you all ask, no, I am not that Apple assistant who gives you updates about weather or receives your phone call. I am a student of law from Usmania University. And you all know, growing up, I was that kind of student. The one who topped classes, never missed a deadline, and always made her parents proud. My teachers, they love me, and my relatives, they use me as a threat to their kids. Why can't you be more like Siri? And for a while, that felt honestly enough. But until one day, it didn't. Suddenly, quietly, I lost joy in it. No big failure, not even dramatic breakdown, but just a quiet feeling of, is this it? Isn't there more to life than academics? That's when it understood that I was living in a silent cage. Comfort is a silent cage. It kills your potential from inside, but it looks beautiful from outside. So, I did not want to ignore that feeling. Hence, I started exploring my potential beyond academics. It didn't start with a heavy thing. I started with the small hobbies like reading books, listening podcasts, attending workshops, and networking with new people. And basically welcoming every meaningful opportunity that came along my way. I even interned with a digital marketing startup, and that experience changed everything because for the first time, I experienced a version of myself beyond academics. And that feeling is completely different. So, my dear friends, let me tell you something. I conclude with this by giving a small takeaway for you all, which will help you come out of your comfort zone and explore your potential. Number one, which is curiosity. To always ask, what else is out there? What more can I explore? Number two, courage to take that very first step you have always been scared of. And lastly, consistency to show up even on the days you really don't want to. Because you know what? The world is waiting for a version of you that finally dares to show up. So, midnight today at 2 a.m., like me, if you are scrolling through Instagram, just ask yourself one small question. Am I mindlessly scrolling through life or actually living it? Thank you.
Now we'll observe 1 minute of silence for judges to final their scores. Now, I would like to present our third speaker, Shravan, onto the dais.
Have you ever wondered if one voice or one act of courage can change the fate of an entire community? Have you asked yourself, could I be the spark that ignites hope when darkness surrounds us? Today, let me share a story that answers these questions. Long ago, in the heart of Telangana, in a small village surrounded by green fields and red soil, lived a brave woman named Chakali Ailamma, a washerwoman by profession, but lioness at heart. Ailamma was poor, yes, but her spirit was richer than gold. Every morning before sunrise, she would wash the clothes at the bank of rivers. Her hands rough and strong, her eyes sharp and fearless. Her husband and children worked in the little land they owned. They earned that land with sweat and tears. Life in Telangana was not easy those days. The cruel landlordmen ruled like kings, collecting high taxes, grabbing the lands, and forcing the poor to bow down. Greatest among them was Dora Ramchandar Reddy, proud, arrogant, and ruthless. But as Nelson Mandela once said, it always seems impossible until it's done. One afternoon, Ailama was cooking johar roti in her hut. Sound shattered silence. She heard the sounds from outside. Bring the bullocks, take away her crop. Ailama came outside and the cruel landlords stamping a johar field under their boots. And they said, who gave you right to sow this land? Ailama's heart boiled. This is my land, she declared, standing tall. I tilled it, I sowed it, and I will reap it. They laughed. A washerwoman, how dare you? But Ailama did not shrink. She grabbed a stick and stood fearless between them and her crop. And she said, you can take my life, but not my land. She thundered like a storm. Landlord's men tried to attack her, but she fought like a tigress, one woman against 10. She broke their sticks, tore their turbans, and cast them out of her field. The whole village watched in surprise. A Dalit woman had toppled the landlord's men. I am grateful to be woman and I must have done something great in others' life. Ailama really lived these words. That night, our story spread like wildfire. People are talking about greatness of Ailama. Ailama fought back to the landlords. She did not bow to them. This brings to the mind the words of Mahatma Gandhi. Strength does not come from an physical capacity. It always comes from an indomitable will. Next morning, hundreds gathered at her door and they said, Ailama, you've shown us what courage means and we will no longer live in fear. A single act of defiance became the spark that lit the Telangana armed struggles. Across the lands, farmers, men, women, and children. People started slogans. దొరల రాజ్యం కాదు మాకు ప్రజల రాజ్యం కావాలి దొరల రాజ్యం కాదు మాకు ప్రజల రాజ్యం కావాలి we don't want the rule of the landlords we want the rule of the people. Chakali Ailama became their symbol, not just a woman but a living movement, a living voice for justice and equality. As one book, one pen, one teacher, one children can change the world, in this village, this lady led the way. Fight for your right, stand for your land. Ailama story reminds us courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. Justice is won not in the grand halls, but the hearts that dare to resist. From struggle to strength, from resistance to revolution, Ailama journey inspired countless souls. Our government recognized her unmatched courage and raised the statues across the Telangana states, cities like Hyderabad, Warangal, Mulugu, and beyond. Yet, our greatest honor rises not in stone, but in knowledge. Today, Koti Women's College proudly stands as Veeranari Chakali Ailama University, a living legacy of bravery and empowerment. So, the next time, if you see injustice, remember Chakali Ailama, a fearless daughter of Telangana, and ask yourself, will I stand up? will I be the spark? Thank you. Over to host.
Officially halfway through our lineup, and the energy is in the room incredible. To keep us moving on, I invite Muskan for the podium title Day to Dream.
Have you ever stood at the end of the dream so big that it scared you? Have you ever felt your inner voice whisper, "What if I fail?" Today, I want to tell you about a woman who faced the same questions, answered them not with fear, but with a strong determination. Her story didn't just change her life. It changed the entire faith of cosmetic industry. Any guesses who I'm talking about? Hint? She's a shark. You are guessing it right. I'm talking about the great businesswoman, the shark, Vinita Singh. So once upon a time, in a small town of Gujarat, lived a young girl named Vinita. Her father, a scientist at AIMS, would often say, failures are just experiments. They teach you what success never can. Simple words, right? Yet, they became the guiding star of her journey. Vinita was a restless dreamer. And at home, she was Papa's scientist. She studied so hard that her dream grew wings. And those wings took her to the mighty walls of Madras. Years later, she walked in the corridors of IIM Ahmedabad, another world of possibility and ambition. Then came the moment most only dream of. Vinita was offered a job with a salary of 1 crore rupee a year. For many, that would have been end of the story. But not for her. She looked at the offer and thought, is this truly my dream? Or just the world's idea of success? She questioned herself. If I don't take risk now, then when will I? With trembling hearts and a steady heart, she said no. That was her first step into the unknown, and it wouldn't be the last. Vinita's story is not just a fairy tale. Her first startup failed. Second one, another failure. But out of small savings and sleepless nights, Sugar Cosmetic was born. Only a handful of lipsticks and eyeliners. Not offering in any dazzling malls, but online. Soon every woman from India, from every corner, saw it as a more than a product. They saw themselves bold, beautiful, and apologetic. Just like everyone, her story, just I said, it's not a fairy tale. She struggled a lot. Investors have often mocked her. Why would someone buy cosmetics online? You're just a dreamer, Vinita. But every time she dusted off her heartbreak and she tried again. Step by step, Sugar became India's one of the fastest growing beauty brands. Now, a net worth of 1,000 crore rupees. Courage always doesn't roar, right? Sometimes, courage is a silent voice inside you. At the end of the day saying, I'll try again tomorrow. I can make it. And if I relate myself with Vinita, I'm Muskan. I'm a girl with too many dreams and many more ideas. Just like Vinita, I too have tasted failure. So right after my intermediate, I took a pause on my studies. I invested my time, my money, like my everything. And I started a small bakery. Trust me, first few months felt like a dream. Everything was going so well until an unexpected challenge happened. Because of that, I have faced lots of loss, and due to it, I have to shut it down. But that didn't define me. That failure didn't define me. I let it choose to teach me, shape me, and prepare me for something coming big. When everyone else sleeps, I find myself typing the wild ideas at midnight, believing maybe, just maybe, someday something magical will happen if I try again. And if someone asks me now, what do I want in my life? Everyone asks you, right? What do you want in your life? So my answer is simple. It's actually very simple. I want everything. I just want everything. I want to be the best performer at work. I want to be the best out of rest. I want to stand my own brand, maybe in food or fashion. But before that, I want to learn to work somewhere where I can struggle, where I can face challenges, where I can solve them and grow stronger. And if you talk about today, I want that trophy. And there is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. Unless and until you are not harming someone or doing something wrong, don't be scared to want more for yourself. People will mock you. When they say you can't do it or ask you to quit, refocus, restart, rebuild. Because I truly believe that you yourself are the greatest project you can ever work on. Because I have learned true success is never measured by wealth or by the titles, but by the courage to begin again, the determination to never quit. One day, I too want to inspire someone the way Vinita Singh inspired me. And dear friends, just remember, success, failure, these are all the things which happens. But what you need to remember is, success is not about how fast you climb. It is about how well you rise after you fall. On that note, thank you, host.
Heartful performance. Let's hear it one more time for Muskan again. To our final speakers, the competition is truly heating up. Please join me in welcoming our fifth contestant, Kanishk, presenting Savior of Northeast.
Good afternoon, my friends, esteemed judges, and my wonderful audience. I want you all to glance at this picture and tell me what comes to your mind. Soldier. Another one, please. Army. Yes. Now I want you all to close your eyes and think about the map of India. I suppose, please open your eyes. I suppose this is what you all saw. But what if I tell you that if it hadn't been about the heroic deeds of one single person, that we would learn that all this part, all the way east from this red dot over here, would be part of China. That would be a tragedy, wouldn't it be? Good afternoon, my friends. Today I'm going to tell you a true real life story of Subedar Joginder Singh, one who inspires courage in all of us. In October of 1962, China did a surprise attack on us. China was already old and much more experienced than India in the act of warfare. It had fought World War I and II. India at that time, India was part of the British Empire. It recently got its independence. India was not prepared at that time. China had strength of over 2 million soldiers. Keep that in mind, 2 million soldiers. Whereas India at that time, around 20,000. China attacked and took India by surprise. And in the midst of all of this was Subedar Joginder Singh, a simple soldier from Punjab, and his platoon of 20 men. Their task was simple: hold the Bumla Pass long enough so reinforcements can arrive. Subedar Joginder Singh knew he was completely outmatched. He knew that he had only 21 people, while China at that time was thinking of sending 250,000. Keep that in mind. 21 people among 215,000. How would that be? Different odds, right? Subedar Joginder Singh knew he had to guard the Bumla Pass. The pass was really important. It was strategically located between Sikkim and the northeast. It was our connecting bridge to the northeast. If this pass had fallen to Chinese hands, it would be as a strategic choke point. China would claim the northeast for itself, and we wouldn't get even a chance. Subedar Joginder Singh did something strategic. He used the terrain to build trenches so he can get a strategic advantage. China was using modern machine guns and weapons, whereas Joginder Singh and his men had outdated guns and a few machine guns. Now check the odds, my friends. Modern weaponry, more numbers on the Chinese side. Less weaponry, outdated weapons, less men on our side. How are the odds? Terrible, right? On October 23rd, Chinese attacked. They attacked Bumla Pass in waves. Subedar Joginder Singh and his men managed to repel 2 waves, but then their ammunition ran out. Their bullets ran out. So what had to be done? He couldn't just let Bumla Pass fall to Chinese hands, even though he got clear orders from military headquarters, New Delhi, directly to desert the pass. They cannot do it. But he knew that if he left the post, northeast would fall to China, and he was a patriot at heart. He couldn't allow that. So instead, he ordered his men to fix bayonets, which are knives in the end of the guns, to use as swords to repel the Chinese. He had to buy time for the reinforcements to arrive. He sent 2 of his men to a nearby village to get the ammunition, the bullets, and the rest of his platoon jumped into the fray. It was suicidal in many aspects, but then they had to do it, because if it hadn't been that, he would know that the 7 sisters, the northeast, would be part of China rather than India. They faced unwavering odds. Hundreds of thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of soldiers, enemy soldiers, against 19 soldiers. How are the odds? Terrible, right? Indeed, it was terrible. In that brutal hand-to-hand fight that engaged, most of his men were killed, but they inflicted many more casualties, many times their casualties for the Chinese. Subedar Joginder Singh was eventually caught, and he died in a POW, prisoner of war camp, at the age of 41. It's been 64 years since his sacrifice for a nation. Shouldn't we remember him? There are many unsung heroes. Don't get it wrong, my friends. There are many unsung heroes other than Captain Vikram Batra, other than Subedar Joginder Singh. There are many unsung heroes which we might never know of. but it's our duty to honor such people who gave everything so that we may not have to grow up learning that the Northeast, the Seven Sisters, would be part of China rather than that of India. Thank you.
A very unique take on the subject. Thank you, Kanishk, for bringing such an insightful perspective for us today.
Myself, Jhansi. No, I'm not related to the legendary Rani Lakshmibai. Thought to be fair, she fought battles with swords. But me, currently fighting with my exams, assignments, and attendance shortage. Same type of bravery, but different types of weapons. I'm currently pursuing my BCom computers at Adya Group of Institutions. Like, so many people asked me, why computers in commerce? And I usually tell them that I want the best of both worlds, money and technology. After all, who doesn't want to calculate profits while fixing the Wi-Fi? Just imagine, one hand is on Excel and one hand starting towards the router. That's multitasking. Coming to my goal, my dream is to secure a government job. Like, why? Government job comes with 3 important and beautiful things: stability, respect, and most importantly, money. In these days, money finds as rare as true love. But beyond that, I genuinely believe that working in public sector give me a chance to serve the society. And to my parents, it will be a very proud moment to tell everyone that my daughter holds a government job. At that time, I became the most favorite child in my entire family. In my leisure, I want to read books and I listen to music which calm my mind. Like, of course, like everyone, I fall into a trap of scrolling through my phone. For after 2 minutes, I don't know why I opened my phone, but I'll be so much into it. But I need to avoid them because I have learned most important things. First one, Netflix doesn't give any degrees to us. Second, Instagram doesn't give any bills to us because if they could have given us bills and degrees, we would have been millionaires, billionaires in India and over the world. Coming from a middle class family, I have inherited so many things. And my parents taught me discipline, stability, and courage to move forward. And in middle class family, never ever waste electricity. Because who knows, my dad, if I forgot to switch off the fan, my dad comes at me and, "Endi current bill nuvemana nasat power supply chestunnava ani." At that time, I became the ambassador of saving energy at my house. And you know, a Spider-Man said that responsibility will give you power. But in middle class family, if you save the power, the current bill will become less. Beyond this, my family has been my biggest support. When I feel low or when I feel lonely, they have always given me courage. How should I be? How to get the success and be strong. Through my journey, I have realized some things. First one, Wi-Fi is a determination. Wi-Fi should be like a determination. If it is strong, we can connect to anything. Second one, strength is our energy. If it is drains out, we are over for everything. At last but not least, I want to leave some words with you. First thing was, life will always have ups and downs. Sometimes you'll feel like you're at the top of the world, and sometimes you'll feel like down of the world. But as long as you hold on yourself, believe yourself, hard work, and have determination in yourself, you will always get into success. If you don't get it, just don't wait. Just build a new door and go straight through it. Thank you. Over to host.
Let's give a big round of applause to all our speakers, guys. Because it takes courage to stand, and they have traveled, they have crossed, what we say still, there are no words for me, but they have conquered the hardest part in the world, from the seat to the mic. I want to hear it again for all the speakers.
And how about the speeches? Excellent. Whom do you feel is the winner of the contest? Any guesses? Everyone. I think everyone on the stage is a winner, right? Now, how many of you want to be on the stage next time? I think one hand there. Yeah, we have 2. Wonderful, wonderful. 3. The hands are raising. 3, 4, 5. Who else? So join Utsahin Speakers Forum as soon as possible. Okay, I think this will, coming back, done? Is it done? Try to explore the stage for 2 minutes, everyone. Let's do a small activity. Okay, small activity. It's like a story building activity. So I'll start with some statement and others have to continue that statement. Okay, continue with this, their own thoughts. Okay, whatever comes in your mind. So how many of you are ready with that? Everyone can participate from the first line to the last line. Everyone can participate. Okay, I'll start with one statement. Others should continue the story. They have to speak for at least 30 seconds. So 30 seconds is the time they have to continue that story. Let's build a story where, let's see where we can go. Okay, story starts like this. There was a young boy, 19-year-old. He has a dream of getting in the army. And he's struggling, he's working hard for that. And one day he was tired, came back home, he slept off. And suddenly he woke up. He saw himself in Pakistan. So next, who will continue this? Sir. Sir.
So it's not a dream, but the director wants to show it as it is like a dream. So he's into Pakistan with a mission, okay, to support the country and sacrificing his life, sacrificing his family. So he went there, tried understanding. It's not like getting into others' waters and trying to do something like harming them. The main vision is to protect themselves, our country. So now when he joined the particular place, he realized that the way he envisioned and he thought and what he has seen is completely different. Then he realized that, okay, no matter what, I have to adapt myself to the changing conditions. Then he understood the language, culture, everything. And he also, it's not that what we think Pakistan is a country which is like a neighbor country, enemy country. No, they are also people who are very sweet. They respect us. They respect the way. Then he understood it. But the mission was completely different.
Stopping here.
The people of Pakistan were very sweet and then said boom boom shakalaka boom boom shak. He said boom boom shakalaka boom boom shak. Then he went came back to India. And in India, he came to Hyderabad, Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium. He watches IPL match between Sunrise Hyderabad and Royal Challengers Bangalore. There he saw Virat Kohli giving kiss to Anushka Sharma. So finally, what happened is that he left Pakistan. He came to India watching IPL match, and then he said boom boom shakala boom boom shak. He went to Jupiter planet. There he saw anaconda. How come anaconda and Jupiter? He's scratching his head. Then he called Superman. Superman, help me, save me, save me, save me, save me, save me. Superman came. He took him to the planet Venus. From Jupiter to Venus. No oxygen, nothing. How? I don't know. Then he said boom boom shakala boom boom shak. Charan came to his mind. He saw Charan's photograph. Oh, boom boom shakala boom boom shak, Charan. Not sure what he did next. Next.
I don't know what.
And then he started saying, why am I here? What would happen? So same he thought, and then he realized it was all a dream. That he was dreaming that he wanted to become a spy, he wanted to go for Pakistan, and then he realized he wanted to see the IPL match. So he came back. All this happened in a dream, and he wake up while his mom was kicking his back, saying, how much time you will go to sleep? It's not a Sunday, you are late for the college, wake up idiot, you are going to get late.
Want to give a final ending conclusion to this? Anyone here? From the back, right side, back, anyone who want to continue this? Okay, boy woke up, it's a dream, and that was a wonderful ending to the story. Thank you so much for participating. For all the participants, let's applaud. Listen to them for sure, and have few questions to our guests. So we'll take 1 minute for each guest to talk, and questions are simple. So firstly, I would like to ask Ram Reddy sir the first question. Sir, please. So I want it to be more relevant to sir because this event is all about public speaking, right? It's all about building confidence. Sir, what do you think? What is important? Speaking from heart or speaking from the mind?
The source why we call it heart.
And any thoughts that you want to share on this platform, sir?
I'm listening.
Always encouraging, sir. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. Thank you so much. And always inspiring us, sir. Thank you. Ramesh Reddy, sir. Question is this. What quality did you see today that made you hopeful about the future?
First of all, I'm not good speaker like in this forum, but definitely the speakers participated and they are given good thoughts. Whatever the concepts taken, the thought-provoking concepts, and need of the hour this forum is. Nowadays we have the gadgets. Just now we are just trolling and all, but without communication, there is no use of these gadgets. I definitely appreciate the team and upcoming speakers. The forum, it gives you a good future for good leaders in all fields. Congratulations to you all.
So, question is, when was the first time you experienced the stage, and what was your experience?
If you count me, I would be the last person to be participating in such event. Okay, but the best part, like I got an opportunity to speak, is my strength. That was mimicry at that time. So I did some mimicry like this. So then I realized like it's not mimicry, it's facing people. So the confidence is within us. So we have to do it. Maybe at that time I did one small mimicry, like it was with a conversation between various stars. So like like maybe you don't get it, maybe Ram Reddy sir, Ramesh Reddy sir, and my colleagues, or like whoever were there, my contemporaries, they'll understand it. ఏమి రామయ్య దీర్ఘంగా ఆలోచిస్తున్నాం. So that was a classic radio ad. We always used to listen. ఏదో మా ఇంటికి గడ్డి చావడికి పైకంపులు తెస్తాది ఎందులో ఆలోచించేది ఏది మన చార్మినార్ ఆస్పెక్ట్ షీట్ రేట్లు వేస్తే సవి. So like that, Superstar Krishna and other people, whoever were doing it, I did it. So that's how, like, I felt. I realized that, okay, it's not that, like the first thing what strikes our mind is the moment we come this side, you are already occupied with something, what people will think, like I'm not speaking and I'm not keeping an eye-to-eye contact if I not do all these things. So I'm not even ready to speak. So the first thing is, first come here, stand here, do something else. Then this transformation what Charan sir is talking about, and he is like Rami Reddy sir, Charan sir, and all the people of this team who are putting heart and soul, they are actually transforming people, and it's a continuous process. So give them a big hand, because working on continuous shifts and again trying to allocate this time for the students, it's purely a sacrifice. So they are doing it. Like a big round of applause again once for that one. Okay, thank you sir, thank you Rami Reddy sir, Ramesh Reddy sir, and all the other people. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much.
This is my second time I'm a part of this great initiative, Utsahin. I see a huge transformation of the students or the participants, whoever has taken part. From the last time to this time, I see their confidence has built. The way they are presenting is much impressive. Most of you were involved in the whatever the topics you have chosen, and few of them, maybe one of them was emotional also involved. Yeah, keep continuing, and let us encourage more peers or more students to participate, so that it will be helpful for them to speak up what is there in their mind. Thank you so much.
See always a ever smiling face in Anupama ma'am. I think you're very grateful to have that wonderful principal. I think now I think there are a few people who are silently supporting us from back end. I would like to ask Yes to handle the segment.
Waiting for results? Fine. Before that, people have been contributing in judging. You know, it's a very difficult task. And what does SPV stand for? Anybody from commerce? SPV? Perfect. Special purpose vehicle. And we have a special purpose vehicle for all good reasons. Shazia Parveen S, Sharada S, P for Prasad, V for Venkatraman and Vikram. So, you know, a boat, the purpose of a boat is to cross two points, right, from point A to point B. And probably you'll get an opportunity to network with the judges as well, so that you will cross from point A to know your gaps, where did you miss, and so that you can reach the point B. So with that, probably one question to the judges to get their insights. We start with empower, equip, enhance and engage. All our judges have a public speaking background. So how did public speaking background did help you with empowering yourself? With that, probably from left, we'd like to start with Prasad sir. Yes, over to you, sir.
Public speaking actually helps you to clearly communicate. So when you are clearly communicative with the people you work with, your team knows what is the end, your team knows how it should be planned and how action should be taken. Yeah, that's what I learned in public speaking forum.
I started just 7 years ago. It was too late, but better late than never. The public speaking has, over a period of time, has given me so much of confidence to present myself with my thought process. And I never believed that this public speaking has catapulted me to a different level altogether. The way I have been recognized in the vicinity of Toastmasters and outside the Toastmasters, I had leveraged the maximum extent possible. And now I've been invited at many forums as a keynote speaker, as a panelist, as a chief judge. I had never dreamt I would be speaking in a public forums where I'll be addressing the students, and I am doing a campus recruitment training as well the last 2 years. I've been said this 7 years of the communication, it's really, it made a transformation within me. So I found it myself, and I think everybody should leverage on that. I think that is where we need to capitalize, and definitely that will shape up your career.
I have been in this public speaking forum from last 9 years. As someone said here, like this public speaking will take you to a different level altogether. That I have experienced. So what my small takeaway to you guys is, yes, public speaking, everyone fears because we are not from that English background language. Okay, we are all Telugu speaking people, but sometimes what happens, we just literally translate Telugu into English and think that people will laugh at us. But once you master the language, then you will get that confidence and you will get that you can overcome that fear. So in the last 9 years of my public speaking journey, I was very shy as a child. But this forum has taken me to a different level altogether. And now I am serving as district chief judge in our Toastmasters District 126. And not just public speaking, these once you learn this art, you can learn many skills, in fact. So leadership skills is one more thing you can look into it, because most of you are all from IT background, and you need leadership skills as every day you need these skills. So that's the reason public speaking, communication and leadership go hand in hand. So please try to impart these skills as well into your journey.
So how is everyone?
It's so good to see your energy, really. After a tiring day, when Yash invited me, I was like, yeah, I should go and experience the young teenagers. They will give me, like, you guys, like multivitamin, you gave us energy when we look at all of you. So, in short, yeah, they asked me what public speaking did. So, I think public speaking for me, it helps all of us spread that joy, light, and hope all around, right? And you guys are the beacons who can instill that hope and light for the people who might not be so hopeful, correct? So you have a responsibility because you guys are public speakers, so we expect you to take strides and do a lot of good. And what all I heard today, like, I mean, usually I see teenagers, they are very focused on themselves, but I saw a lot of stories where you guys are really thinking about how you can make a contribution. And I think that's the best thing public speaking power can give us, to make a bigger contribution, right? Bigger than ourselves. So but there will be times when you will feel down. So remember that I always tell my students one dialogue that is very powerful for me. You guys like Mahesh Babu? What is his dialogue? ఒక్కసారి నేను కమిట్ tell who can tell with lot of విన్నను. Wow, amazing. So I would tell the same thing. So once you guys decided, this is nothing, this room is nothing for you, sky is the limit for you, right? So take this public speaking journey outside, do the real change, bring some change into the society, and see yourself soar. This is a very small thing. You have just started. You have ignited the fire. There is so much more to go. So I wish you all the best. And I want to really cheer for all of you.
That we all have around our environment, right? It's by default the most powerful tool that we have to build up our skills in terms of communication and leadership. So people, my mentor, my coach, my guide empowered me 13 years back when I joined the field of public speaking. I'm in this field since last 13 years. I was just like normal, shivering in front of an audience. What to speak? Will people criticize or not? Will people say this, that? My mentor said, don't worry, just focus on your speech, just focus on what you want to do, what you want to achieve, and then rest up to the people to decide what they want to do. But do not worry about your speech. So that I went ahead and gained confidence. So my mentor, my coach empowered me to build up my skills in and he transformed me as a good speaker. I'm not a very good speaker, but I'm still learning now. So in this process, I got transformed, and I competed in various contests, competitions, won a lot of awards because of the help I gained from my mentor. See, all of you have mentors. Your father is a mentor, your mother is a mentor, your sister is a mentor, your brother is a mentor, your friend is a mentor, right? Right? All of you are mentors, right? So believe your mentors, cooperate with them, coordinate with them. Your mentors will definitely guide you, support you in this journey of journey of public speaking. So whatever it is, I built up all these skills and ventured into this. I now can speak in front of 100 people, 1,000 people, 4,000 people, whatnot, because of the support I got from my mentors earlier on. They taught me how to build up body language. They taught me how to build up voice modulation. They taught me how to build up more confidence. They taught me how to build emotions, the happy moments, the sad moments. So in a speech, you will have all these elements, right? Happy moments, sad moments, the body language, the eyes modulation, right? So they taught me all these things. Now I'm empowering others, other individuals like Venkatraman, Prasad. They are my mentees now. So this is a field of empowerment. And when you get empowered, when you empower individuals to become public speakers, you definitely have this equipment. See, empowerment equipment. So you'll be equipped with a lot of environment around you, the surroundings, the stage, right? You'll be equipped with this environments, right? And finally, you get to enhance your skills. You get to enhance your skills in what? You become more confident. Now, most of you are 10th class. I mean, not school, no, intermediate, college. Nowadays, corporates, what are looking at it is, are you good at communications? You might be good at Java, .NET, C, C# and all, not a problem. But what they're looking nowadays is communication skills. How do you communicate effectively in a team? How do you communicate effectively with your clients? That's what they're looking at. That's the most powerful thing that corporates are now looking at to bring up more and more people into the organization. Once you do that, once you enhance your skills, you can engage with anybody and everybody around the world. You can meet CM one day, talk to him confidently. You can meet Virat Kohli one day, talk to him confidently. So when you get engaged to different people, right, you are a great speaker. So start with the first baby steps. As Sir said, it's a continuous process. It's a transformation journey. You will definitely become one great speaker one day. And you, at the end of the day, engage with everyone and everyone, because that makes you a very confident speaker. So all the best to you all, and wish you all the best. Thank you.
Just a few concluding words. Thank you so much, judges, for those insights. Probably my takeaways here is C stands for clarity, thinking clearly, right? And second one is you present properly. That is the second thing which is coming out. And the third one is the connection between communication and leadership. That's very, very important. Public speaking and leadership goes hand in hand. And the fourth one is the Mahesh Babu. Third one, commit to yourself and don't listen even if your heart says otherwise. So commit to yourself. And fifth one, probably I'd like to, because I know Vikram a little more, normally Vikram comes with white patches. We thought it's Fair and Lovely cream, but then we got to know like it's zinc that he applies because he's coming straight from match. He played until a little while ago and he's coming straight from match. So thank you so much for the commitment also that you have showed for this. And yeah, with this, we are all SPVs, right? I mean, they're all SPVs. When a student is ready, teacher appears. When a student is ready, teacher appears. When a student is truly ready, the teacher disappears, right? So this is something very, very profound. And at every point in time, whether a teacher, mentor, coach, they change their roles. They're all SPVs, special purpose vehicles. They come for a purpose, deliver that purpose and dissolve. And we are all here as well, right? We become SPVs at one point in time. With that being said, it's been, it's all tying back to the one point that Charan sir started. Level up. You start seeing things differently when you are a public speaker. With that, I would like to hand it over to Charan sir back. Yeah.
Thank you, Yash. I think whenever Yash comes onto the stage, he adds that energy, right? So applause to Yash for handling this wonderful segment. And Yash, I have to say this: you have missed one more V in the SPV. Varsha, I would like to give the stage to you.
Hello, everybody. I don't know what to speak about, but it's really great being here and looking at all the young talent. And good luck, guys. You've proven yourself again. And please clap for yourselves. Louder. Yeah. Thank you again.
They have explored this stage. They have explored this art of public speaking. And they have been on the stage. I know being on stage is not at all easy, right? You have to showcase yourself confidently while your legs are shivering. Yes or no?
And there is a saying, no, everyone is a winner, just not on the same day.
Not on the same day. Wonderful, ma'am. Thank you so much. Yes, everyone is a winner and not on the same day. I think for most of us, it happens that we come on the stage and we sometimes, what happened to me, the funny thing is first time I went onto the stage to give my self-introduction and I forgot my name. So that happens to most of us because we might think, as Vikram sir was saying, we might think what people think. We might not think what we have to tell, but we might think what people think of us. People might scold us, throw papers on us. That happens to most of us, right? So I think you guys have done a wonderful job, all 6 speakers. Coming at the stage is important more than anything, right? So I think let's get directly into the announcing the winners. I would like to request Ashok Reddy sir, Ramesh Reddy sir, Anupama ma'am, and Ram Reddy sir to be on the stage. is going to be the winner of the contest? Shravan? Next. The fans of Shravan are high here. Muskan. How many of you say it's Muskan? Shravan? Kanishk? Sri Chandana? Jhansi? All your friends, right? You're raising for your friends, I know. I think, let me announce the second runner-up first. And second runner-up is the one who's impressed with confidence, clarity, and powerful ideas and powerful voice. Who is he? It's Shravan. What is Shravan? Congratulations. Second runner, Varsha, kya? No. And this person has a strong delivery of the speech, and she has like, the speaker has like so much of courage to come on the stage, right? That who is that? And the second runner-up is, I know this person will not be happy for this. Muskan. And Shravan can be here. Shravan, come on the stage. Come here with your trophy. This speaker has created impact, not just stood on the stage, but owned it. And who is that speaker? The first time speaking, it's Sri Chandana. Yeah. And I request all the contestants to come on the stage. All the contestants. 1, 2, 3. I'm a proud Utsahin. Keep telling. I'm a proud Utsahin. I'm a proud Utsahin. I'll come, sir.
Please be the part of the platform. Let's build a positive atmosphere here. And being in this platform, we invite you all to be part of it and join us, support us, learn with us, speak with us, and inspire with us. And because when minds are educated, hearts are awakened, when the students are supported, we build a positive atmosphere, right? And that's where the real change happens. So let's come together to inspire the world. Thank you so much.
And I think we should go with that.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
This voluntary. Why I told this, and Pasha, morning around did not eat anything. Directly she came, she's also entrepreneur. వాళ్ళని పొగడడానికి కాదు, ఇక్కడ ఉన్న గ్రేట్ ఎస్పీస్, స్పెషల్ వెహికల్స్ జడ్జెస్ కూడా, యంగ్స్టర్స్, మేక్ యూజ్ ఆఫ్ దిస్. యూ ఓన్లీ వాంటెడ్ దాట్ కనెక్షన్, ద హార్ట్ టు హార్ట్ కనెక్షన్. I'm not that vocabulary good, but still I can say it's a wonderful effort they are giving. So always he says he has got 6 schools. He is the associate president for the schools association. He's also into NASA related projects, also ISRO related. Of course, good friend of me. He's also international platform. He's so busy, but he comes all the way. We meet often, 100 school owners, 200 school, but there is a special connection. He came all the way from H. He has got one school, especially. I'm sorry, I know that. What I'm trying to tell these people is, please make use of this. Let's come together. Yeah? We can definitely transform our own lives and can inspire. That's what the title is. What? Inspire first and get inspired. Okay? And love and something is there. Finally, that is more interesting. So sorry, I've taken time, but just I felt to speak from my heart.
So can
Thank
we
you
cheer
so much
for
once
them?
again.
Shall we cheer for them?
Yes, very much. Thank you so much.